Here we have the battery replacement on a Macbook Air 2012 to 2017 A1466. The battery is also compatible with some other models, Macbook Air models, which is the A1369, A1405, A1377. This is an A1466. The screw tools that you need is just a Pentalobe T5 for the internal screws for the battery, and the Pentalobe P5 for the case screws. So what we're going to do is to remove the screws first. I always tend to use a little magnetic pad just to hold the screws in place and for the location, to make it easier to put it all back together again. This is a repair which anyone is capable of doing. There's nothing complicated about it. It's just a case of taking the lid off, unscrewing the battery, removing it and replacing it. It's something which everyone should be, more than capable of doing. So first of all, we just remove the large screws from the back of the case. There's nothing to be scared of. The main thing is using the right tools so that you don't round off the screws and make it even more difficult to get the lid off. As long as you use the right tools, there should be no problem. It's a very quick job. The problem that this MacBook has is it doesn't matter how long you charge it, the battery remains on 0. It never increases above 0. Although there can be problems with the charging circuit as well. We believe this is the problem with the battery. So we're going to change the battery, get it connected, and then watch the charge grow. So we can see that it's charging correctly. So just in case all the screws are now removed. There's only the two back ones here which are smaller. The two back ones here which are longer screws. And just to remove the lid, it's a case of literally lifting the lid off cleanly away. Once we have the battery exposed now, all we need to do is remove the power from the battery to the board, remove the screws which are here, 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 here and here, extract the battery, pop the new one in, and then put it all back together again. So we just just pull on the little tug here, that disconnects the battery. And then we take the T5 screwdriver and again, one by one, remove the screws, remembering the location because there are different sizes. Down here there's a very small one. Remember the locations for later when we replace the battery. As I say, I like to use this little magnet pad because it allows you to pop things in the more or less the location of where you've taken it from, and then save you scratching your head later wondering where the screws go. So that's it, that's the last screw, another long one. So now the battery's free, all the screws have been removed, and it'll just lift up out of place. That's it, so that's the old one out. What I'd like to do now is take the opportunity to give the board a good blow and remove all the dust, hairs and God knows whatever else that's managed to get in there over the time. And now we can just take the new battery and pop it into place and put it all back together again. So we have the new battery. Again, we pop it back in. On the top of the battery there's a slight little raised piece which is to indicate that it's the top of the battery. And there's a little indent here at the top of the battery connector for it to pop into and lock into place. So we just need to pop that in there. There we go. And just put that in so it makes good contact. And then pop the battery onto the screw holes and let it settle into place. So that's it, all nice and nice fit. And then again, with the T5 screwdriver, pop the screws back in the battery. Just up tight enough the screws, not over tightening. The battery's not going anywhere. Last screw in the battery now. That's it. So let's take the lid. Give this also a bit of a clean with all the dust and particles and hair and stuff that gets sucked into them. Now that's all nice and clean. We can set that back in position. Just sits back very simply in the original position. Now we take the P5 and put the screws back in. Again, just screw them up just tight enough, not over tightening. Just work your way around. That's it. So what we'll do is pop these screws in and get the power cable connected, and then so long as the power increases or the battery percentage increases, we know that it's solved the problem. That's all the screws fitted. We'll pop it over. Turn it on and connect the power. Just going to pop something in front of the screen so we hide the person's information. Right, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see. I'm trying to get it up. At the moment it is on 79%. I don't know if you'll be able to see it here. We'll try and get a better... Be a little bit jumpy, but 79% at the moment. So we'll just give that a minute or two just to see that it increases at least to 80%, and then we know that we're at least going in the right direction. what we'll just do is just pause it for a few minutes, give it a chance to get up to 80 something, and then we'll come back in. Here we are, about 5 minutes or so later, and now the battery has been charging up, and we're now up to 83%. So we know that we're going in the right direction, as you can see there. Maybe not, but we're up to 83%. So it was 79 originally. It's slowly creeping up. Okay, so that's sorted. Thanks now, see you next time. Apologies for the jerky video, but hopefully things will get better. Get some other solutions sorted. Many thanks. Bye for now.